Hello, everybody. This is Alex Corson.
Ian McGill.
And Andrew Boylan.
And this is the commentary for episode 2 of Frontier Saga.
Oh, here we go.
This was your... was this my idea or your idea?
This was my idea. I kept seeing all these green screen things, and I was trying to come up with funny things to do for Frontier Saga, but I saw this green screen one of Drake and Josh, and then I saw one of SpongeBob and Family Guy, and I thought, you know what, let's open the show with these, because I was trying to come up with a funny way to, open up the show.
And it was fitting, and actually, you did it at a perfect time, because they were taking out the garage door and putting up, the wall and door and all that.
They were in the middle of doing that, and I went to work at 7 o'clock in the morning to shoot that. Mm-hmm. I literally filmed those shots of the pier for the background, literally right before the guys walked in, because I didn't want them to know what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this worked out really well. Yeah, this is a green screen video, and of course I edited that in. Yeah.
No Drake and Josh, no.
Yeah.
Actually, tomorrow is Drake and Josh's 20th anniversary.
Don't remind me. I don't want to... I'm not that old. I feel like Mr. Krabs. I ain't old! Oh, I remember when that episode first aired. January 11th, 2004. I was 10. Oh,
man.
Where did time go?
Yep, and there's Ian doing his magic.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a lot of stuff going on. Now, by the way, we're recording this commentary on Alex's phone, so if the phone goes on, if the phone goes to sleep, does it stop recording?
No, it keeps going.
Oh, okay, then we'll just leave it then.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, we were having problems with the camera, because we did episode 1 on a camera, but apparently, I don't know what's wrong with it. It could be the SD card or the camera itself. It's not my camera, it's Andrew's camera.
It's the camera, it's not the SD card. I had trouble with that when I was shooting A Christmas Carol, so I had a feeling that was going to happen. I should have had a backup recording us too, but it's alright. We can always redo it.
Yeah.
We most likely will redo it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bubba's eyes are still a little cross-eyed. Yeah, this got painted, and it don't look like that right now. It looks all scuffed up and ruined, and yeah, we didn't have wet paint. That crime scene tape, that was a prop that I was using for a film I was working on with a friend of mine, and we only needed it for one shot, and I had this whole roll of tape, and I'm like, you know what? It's not a crime scene, but let's just use it for painting in Wonderland. And we went through most of it in a month.
Yeah.
Because we were painting all over the place.
Yeah. The funny part was the jokes people made. When they first saw that, they said, "Oh no, Bubba killed somebody."
Yeah, a lot of jokes.
Yeah. Look at the golf course back there.
Wow, the golf course. That didn't make it till to mid-July.
No, it didn't.
That was gone literally right after. Was that gone before 4th of July or after?
Oh, way before 4th of July.
Before 4th of July.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to say it was around mid-June or something.
No, I think late May is when...
I think I took a picture of it. I gotta find it.
Yeah, I took video of it too. I did. I have it in the team video for 2023.
It was a hit for a bit, but then as time progressed, nobody was using it.
Yeah, no one was using it, and the other thing is see how part of the monorail track is black, but the rest of it's blue?
Yeah.
So it was black from 2012 until 2018. In 2019, they painted it blue again, but whoever painted it blue, I don't know, I think it was a company that came out to do it. It wasn't the maintenance guys. The company came out to do it blue. They didn't bother to move the monorail cars, so they just painted up to where the cars were sitting. And that was it. So in 23, when we were doing all this, I'm like, you know what, we're going to move the cars out. I'm going to paint the whole thing.
Make it look presentable.
Yeah, see how it's black on the loading section? Because the cars were sitting there, and they didn't bother to do that. So they didn't bother to move them. I'd love to get ivy around the monorail tunnel again. We did that in 2017. I brought that back.
What, when you brought the 90s back?
When we brought the 90s back. Yeah, I did that back in 2017, and I think one of the maintenance guys yanked it off. But luckily for me, I trash picked it, and I have it, and it's been sitting in Tony's box ever since, so we still have it.
Good.
We still have it.
Yeah. There is a bit of ivy on the unloading section.
Well, that stuff's been there ever since the 90s. That hasn't moved.
Ah.
That hasn't moved at all.
Yeah, Bubba took. Let me tell you something. Out of all the animatronics, Bubba, I believe, was the one that required the most fixing.
Yeah, and this year it's going to be Rocky.
Yeah, because now we did a lot of sewing work. The biggest part, I think this was episode 5, that when we tore everything apart and just tried to fix his arm.
It was.
By the way, Ian wasn't a happy camper when I told him that we ripped apart his fur.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Ian.
It's okay.
Yeah. Luckily for us, Ian came in and fixed everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, my TV, we were playing the PBS thing a lot. The PBS video that you made.
Right, because this is March. That's when it came out. Yeah, that video, I think
I was
is
not
supposed to be
expecting for
number
that
one.
video to blow up the way it did.
It's going to be the number 1 video on Actors 317. It's almost about to bypass bringing back the 90s, the original.
It has already surpassed the Seinfeld intro that you made.
Yeah, it surpassed. It's gonna be the biggest video on the channel. And here's what stinks. Apparently, YouTube has algorithms where they can just take your video for no apparent reason. And again, I wasn't making monetization on the video. I don't make monetization on the videos. I can't because of the content I'm making. So when I released that, I couldn't wait for everybody to comment about this. And they took my video and they put it in YouTube Kids and they disabled the comments.
Yeah, that
I'm
drives
so
me.
ticked, and I would love to see what kind of comments we would get on that, because it's the number 1 video on the channel.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
Oh, look, here comes this shot right there.
Wow, yeah, that golf course. Oh, we were still painting it. Oh, man, I was on my knees painting that thing. Oh, painting the blue. And
that arcade center grew. That thing just grew.
I'm not a fan of the arcade.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it. No, personally, let's get the rides back in the park. That's what we used to have.
Yeah.
Wow, they changed the Core Brothers thing. That don't look like that anymore.
Nah.
It's interesting to film all of this, because then we can go back later at the end of the year and see how it's changed.
Yeah.
This
was added on this year, the exit thing.
No, that was in 2022.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, we'll put that in.
It had to be put there for fire code reasons.
Which, again, I don't like. I don't think it's necessary. You don't need that. You don't.
It wasn't welded that strong, though. It was poorly welded from how I saw it.
Wow, look how freshly painted that is.
It's trapped in there. It's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, and also, when did you start painting the track?
That was in... It was right around this time, actually. It was the springtime, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because I painted that monorail track for a month and a half.
Yeah.
Every day.
It was a while.
It took a long time to paint that thing, because they didn't make that... Because originally the blue that they painted it on back in 2019 was called Coaster Blue.
Yeah.
They don't make it anymore.
Look at this footage
I had
right
to
here.
get J Blue.
Look at that footage right there.
Yeah, this is all 1992. This was the first team video that they made.
Yeah.
Apparently they started doing this in 92. There's no team video for 96. For 1996. There's a team video for every summer from 92 all the way up until now. But there's no team video from 96. And I wish maybe they didn't do one that year, or maybe it was misplaced. I don't know. But John didn't have it, so...
Excuse me.
And these were taken from a VHS tape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, team videos 92 through 2004 were on VHS tapes. 05 till 2012 was on a DVD.
Look at those starficades at the back.
Yeah, the old stars. They were up there for about, a year when this was taped?
Yeah, this was around 90, 91, something like that. So they must be pretty new.
Yeah, there's the Matterhorn, there's the Skydiver, City Jet, and there's Mr. Roy Gillian. There he is.
That's Roy?
That's Roy Gillian. That's him. He's the founder of Wonderland Pier.
I wonder what was he doing. Was he giving a speech or something? Or?
Yeah, they're going through orientation right there. That's what that is.
Speaking of which.
Yeah. Oh, wow, look at the, oh my goodness, wow, this takes me back. See, this is the Wonderland I remember. Even though my memory kicks in around 97, 98, this is 92, and, oh wow, there's no log flume there. Look at that!
That one coming
Not yet, they were making it, but not yet.
1991.
Yeah, not yet. Oh wait, maybe it was there. No, this is 92. It was there. I probably didn't see it in the
Memorial
shot.
Day 92 was when the law flume came in.
Yeah, but they started building it in the fall of 91.
Yeah.
And this is summer 92. I probably just didn't see it. Yeah, and Gillian's Island, the water park, that was owned by the Gillians too. So they took both
parks,
and they put them all in the team video.
So let's see, 92. What was hip in 1992? Oh yeah, Saga 2 came out in the Genesis that year, but that wouldn't be until November.
Yeah.
Then you had Nirvana rise into popularity.
Oh, they were already popular.
Yeah, and then you had I don't know what else was hip.
Well, Aladdin came out that year, but that was around Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that was a Thanksgiving movie.
There's John. There he is. Look how young he
Not
is.
to mention, Splash Mountain opened that year.
That's
yeah,
right.
That's true. Yeah.
Dude, that's like a sign from God that Splash Mountain just happened to open the same year that we opened Canyon Falls. Yeah. That's a sign.
Actually,
right
they were the
man.
same company, weren't they?
Yeah.
Odie Hopkins?
Odie Hopkins, yeah.
Yep, that's it. Wow, that blue picket fence. I still remember that picket fence.
Yeah.
It was yellow in the late 90s, early 2000s. I remember
a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
City Jet coaster. Dude, I would have loved to have worked that thing. If that only made it like another 10 years, I would have had the opportunity to run that ride.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got to go on it, though.
Yeah, that's
the last
true.
2 summers it was there, I got to go on it, so that's good. And it was a blast. Yeah, like the team video. I don't know. Like, did everybody enjoy the team videos?
I certainly enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed the team videos, honestly.
Because I thought maybe this would get a little boring as time went on. And again, I didn't go.
Friends theme really fits right in though.
Oh yeah, well, Friends was popular in like 94,
Now for this one,
95,
yeah,
so.
and the song used here, that was actually a theme from the Golden Girls. Oh, look, guys!
Yeah.
No fence on the fire engines.
No fence, no.
Like what 2000, 1999.
Somewhere around there, and there's no fence around the carousel. And there's a picture of me on that helicopter ride, by the way, in like 1996. I have that picture. Yeah, look, no fence around the carousel. That's
Just the
Did you ever? No, I'm actually curious because I actually had a thought.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Jumbo right
Look
there.
at the monorail track. Look at that. It's white. It's not blue yet. Not till
Did you
next
ever
year.
include this footage in the Wonderland movie or no?
Some of this stuff I did. Some of it I included, but not a lot of it. Yeah, when John called Dan and I over in 2014, we were making the documentary, he said, listen, we have all this footage of the rides. And we thought, wait, what? He goes, well, they're in the background, but you'll get to see them. And we're like, okay. And they showed us all the team videos, and we're like, oh my gosh, you guys still have all this stuff? We're like, yeah.
You know what's funny? Actually, when I look at footage from Wonderland back in like 91, 92, and I look at the team videos, I actually recognize a couple of these guys that were in a home video footage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, like the home videos that are on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's true on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at the train and how there's only one instead of two together.
It was 1, not 2. Yeah, they didn't start putting them together until 95.
1993.
Was it 93?
Yeah.
I thought it was 95.
93.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, now to commercials.
Yeah. That was Jay's idea, by the way. Jay Gillian to put them both
really?
together. Yeah. Roy told me that. That was in the first movie. That was Jay's idea. Because it was like a safety precaution. Like in case one train got stuck out there on the track, the other one could either pull it or push it. So that way they won't get stuck. Now, trains have gotten stuck out there as time went on, but it helps prevent that, you know. And it does. It has helped prevent that. So that's actually a good idea. Now, this is from VHS Treasures, SeaWorld. That's a summer commercial. Period.
Yeah, it is.
Here's another one. True. A lot of these are from the TNT Willy Wonka tape that are on VHS Treasures, and that I watched a lot in the summertime, so it brings me back. So a lot of those commercials are in here.
True Value hits home for me because I love going to that hardware store sometimes.
Oh yeah, we get paint from there too sometimes.
Yeah.
Also.
And you know what's my favorite thing to get from there? Their popcorn.
Oh yeah, their popcorn. Yeah, they got a little.
They had like a little
machine there.
The local True Value, the one that we go to, they have a popcorn thing set up where we can just get buckets of free popcorn.
Here's another one. The new classics are on TNT. Never mind your manners. You've known these movies for years.
Yeah.
Hey, the shirt. Watch your shirt, stupid. I know every one of these movies they're showing. Every one of these movies, they're all great. Animal House, Rocky, Saturday Night Fever.
Yup.
Animal House, Jaws,
Blues Brothers, yeah.
Trading Places is in there too.
Yep.
Yeah, those are great movies. Now this is another one. This is also
This is a good.
that's a great idea for a commercial. If you had a garden, what would you grow? Busch Gardens. Come on over.
I love that commercial to
actually
me.
is very
That looks
clever.
nostalgic as heck. This commercial.
I have been to Busch Gardens, and it's a lot of fun.
I never been to Busch Gardens.
I went there in 2003 when I was 10. The whole family went. It was so much fun. We went in Florida. That's where we went. Tampa Bay, Florida.
Yep. There's now back to the program.
Yep. And all those boxes.
That's a lot of boxes.
Yeah, we got to change them up.
Yep.
We gotta
Every
change
off
them.
season, we have to open them up, get the bag that's inside, put them in the maintenance shop, measure it, shred them, vice versa.
Yeah. Now that bench I actually got from behind the Moby Dick. That used to be brown. Wayne took that because he needed it for what he was making there. But we wanted to have another bench, and there was a broken down one sitting behind the Moby Dick, and I asked one of the guys to help me bring it up. We brought it up there in the summer of 2022, and I just left it up there. And then we decided to work on it in 2023, fix it up.
Favorite part's coming up in a second.
Your favorite part?
What?
Yeah.
Which part is that?
Because
I honestly haven't seen these episodes since they've aired.
This is where Dan is in guest services.
Oh, yeah. That is classic. How did you get that footage?
Here it comes. It's coming up right here.
Okay. Meanwhile. That's a bug, by the way, what he's eating. He told me that's what it is.
What year was that?
Dan would know. Probably in between, I want to say in between 2015 and 2017, somewhere in that time.
How did you get that footage, by the way?
Dan filmed a lot of footage of the team members over the years because we needed stuff for the team videos. Because he and I worked on the team videos the last few years he was there. And I asked Dan, because I wanted him in Frontier Saga, but he wasn't able to come with us because he was in Florida and he was in Pennsylvania. And I said, Dan, any footage of you in the park, send it to me so we can incorporate it into the episode. So that way you're here with us. And he said, sure. So he gave me stuff and we were able to put it in. Now, there was actually a commercial that we made in 2014 that we never released. And we were going to release it for Frontier Saga, but I didn't get a chance to finish editing it. But I do have all the clips, and Dan is in that commercial with us. It's like an instruction video for training for team members. Mm-hmm. We made it because we wanted to update all that because we were using all the APA videos from the 80s that I'm uploading on the channel. But we wanted to update it because this was 2014, we wanted to change it. And we did. We shot it, but we never got to release it or finish it. And I still have all those reels. So at some point I'm going to edit that and put it out. We were going to use it for Frontier Saga, but...
You ever thought about doing it, putting it in Wonderland 3 or bring it back to 90s Part 3?
I might use it in Wonderland 3. I might use it for that. I'm thinking about it because I'm still thinking about it. I'm writing it. I'm not sure what we want to do yet. But the good news is everyone's going to get to see Wonderland 3. In its entirety, not just clips like from the first two movies.
Yeah, the rust really was needed too.
This was driving me nuts for like 2 summers. Like I wanted to fix that.
Yeah,
I'm glad we did. And some of the rust is starting to pop through it again, but it doesn't look as bad as this. Like that looks awful. Like I think the lights will probably go another 2 years before we have to redo them again.
Yeah,
but even then, that's easy. So.
Yep. And then,
summer of '92, Building Canyon Falls.
This was in the Wonderland movie also.
Yes, this is from the Wonderland movie.
Yeah, but this time, this is the whole video.
Now, what did this air? Was this local television, or was this a video for the team members, like the people who worked there back then?
Probably both, because it's very professionally done.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that they were going to show this on local television, I think, because we did have a local television station around in the area. In Ocean
NBC
City.
40, right?
Yeah, because there's an NBC 40 where it
Linwood.
used to be in Linwood, which is like 5 minutes from Ocean City.
Yeah.
I remember because I went to the preschool that was like right next door.
Yeah.
I remember that. So
Halloween Storm of 91 right there.
That was bad, but this was worse.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the storm that was featured in that bit, that was the subject of a movie, Perfect Storm.
Oh, yeah.
January 4th, 92, another winter storm.
Wow.
Ocean City got hit with a double whammy in that short period of time.
Yeah.
Beaches destroyed, streets flooded, you know.
That
was before Hurricane Sandy, by the way.
Oh, this is 20 years before Hurricane Sandy.
Yeah. And actually, right now, as of recording this documentary, we just went through another big storm.
Yeah,
You know, another nor'easter.
Two
Yeah,
of
we
them.
had a couple of them this month, and already the dunes on the beaches were destroyed. So now the Army Corps of Engineers is going to have to come out and fix it.
Yep.
Oh, look, the Strand Theater.
Yeah, the
that's
Strand Theater.
there. Now it's Manco and Manco Pizza now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember going to that Strand Theater. That and the Moreland.
Yep.
I saw the final Harry Potter movie at the Moreland Theater in Ocean City.
Yeah.
Deathly Hallows Part 2, yeah.
I saw Toy Story 3 at the Strand Theater.
Oh, nice.
There's a new movie theater opening up pretty soon.
Well, they bought the Moreland.
Yeah, they did.
And they're going to reopen it, thank
Town
God.
Square
Yeah.
Entertainment, yeah.
Now, this ticks me off, because I'm like, turn the camera to the left and go up the ramp.
Yeah.
Because they're right there. They're right there. Just go up the ramp, man.
Please!
I want to see what they looked like in 92. Come on.
This is
Oh.
But I do like this, though.
I love it. See, this is the Wonderland I remember. Like, we had plants everywhere. All the fences were made of wood. It was, oh my gosh.
It looks
was a great
fun.
time. Great time, man.
Skydiver right there.
Skydiver, giant
Tilt-a-wheel, the
wheel.
old giant wheel right there.
There's the galleon to the left.
Yep.
Yeah, it was there for a long time.
The old
And I have that sign, by the way. That's in my garage.
That's
Oh.
awesome.
I do have that sign. Yep, I say they were gonna throw it out, and I kept it. I'm gonna rebuild it, put some lights in it. We're gonna hang it back up.
Look
Yep.
at that.
Oh yeah.
Turn the camera around, see the man and dog.
Yeah, you're right. They're right behind you. Turn
Go up
around.
the ramp.
Yeah, some of this
Jumbo, yup, that ride's still there.
There it is.
City Jet.
There's
right
my roller coaster.
Yep.
Oh, bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that's where the
Whoever
boats go around in
Yeah,
the circle.
whoever put this video together, thank you. That has to be the coolest thing ever.
Thank you, John Kavchuk, for holding on to the VHS tape for the last 20 to 30 years.
Yeah, and now everyone has a chance to see it.
This would have been lost forever, man. This
Yeah.
this is great. I'm so glad he held on to this.
Yeah.
It just
This
sat
is-
in his desk for years.
This is cool, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at that. Now, these pictures I don't have. I don't have any of these. I have a ton of photos of the pier, but I don't have any of this.
Yeah, and what was interesting was that all the people that did all this, it was all the Wonderland maintenance men.
Well, they did get other people involved.
Yeah,
They got
like one came.
contractors involved.
I think
and-
one person came all the way from Alabama to help us,
Yeah.
and then there's a local code enforcers right there.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And you got a few maintenance men. You got the general manager there, too. Wow, this is so straight. Look at that, man. This is unbelievable.
To give credit where credit's due, like, I have to give them props for doing all this in a very tight environment.
Yeah, I mean, they must have, like, to draw up plans for this, that must have been, like, they really had to think outside the box here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
That
Oh,
is-
wow, there it is. There it is.
Also, if you guys pay attention, look how stinking close it is to the Ferris wheel.
I remember how close it was to the Ferris wheel.
So close you could literally touch it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, it gave you the illusion that you could touch it, but you couldn't. You
Nah.
couldn't. No, it was still pretty far away, but it looked pretty close. Look, there it is. It's still sitting there to this day.
Yep.
This is wow. How many times I've climbed up that thing? Whoo! And you know, I kind of like the silver look. I wish they would paint it that again because
Yeah.
it was like that up until 2000. So for the first 8 summers it was there, that was the color that it was.
Yeah.
They didn't paint it brown until 2000, 2001,
Yeah.
somewhere around there, I think. It was after we got the second giant wheels when they painted it. I know that.
Yep.
And there's Roy Gillian riding on it
Yeah.
with I think
I know
his son-
Jay's on that.
I think a couple of his sons are there. Yeah, that's Jimmy. That's one of his sons.
The guy sitting in the middle.
In the middle, yeah, and I think Jay might have been sitting behind him. He's the current owner of Wonderland Pier.
Brief question, Andrew.
Yeah.
Did you ever weld?
Weld?
Yeah.
No, but I've seen the guys do it.
It's such a dangerous job.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Dude, let me tell you, I did stage crew, and there was actually a couple times where we did metal welding. We had to put up a curtain that has like this thing that reduces the brightness or whatever.
Yeah.
Because if you stare into that, you can actually get blind from that because the light is that intense.
Well, yeah, that's why they give you that shield. And that, wow, look at that control. Look how clean it looks.
Yeah.
Woo!
What was the difference between these two controllers here?
One controls down below, the other one controls up top. That's why you got to... Look, see where that operator is? That's where I stand up there. Same way. Same thing.
Dude, I would hate being up there because I have a terrifying fear of heights a bit.
Nah, you get over it pretty quickly. I was a little nervous too my first time because I didn't learn that ride until my third year in 2014. But once you go up there, it's like, it's easy.
Yeah. And also, call me crazy, I able to found music pieces from this tape.
Yeah, you and Ian both found music pieces from some of these videos.
Yep, thanks to Shazam. I used the iPhone app
yes.
called Shazam. I scanned the music, and it was actually able to find music in its database.
Yep.
Welcome to the high seas.
Oh, that's Playland, dude.
That's
the other pier.
Hey, you're infiltrating enemy territory here.
Well, technically no, because he works there now.
Yep.
I mean,
He's infiltrated us.
Oh, we got a spy among us.
Yeah.
Look at the war. Yeah, and actually, do I also notice too? The fun deck isn't there.
Yeah, there's no fun deck. I'm glad they filmed this. It looks so weird without the fun deck on top.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is before the gnomes and the little bit of the theming.
Well, the gnomes didn't come in until 2016. I remember when Wayne was making those. Because for a long time, we had, like, that guy in the bathtub that's still there.
Yeah.
That was, like, the only thing we had in there for, like, the longest time. It's weird seeing it with no fun
And
deck.
they used to have a fishing guy too.
Yeah. Well, that guy's now in the dark ride,
He's
in
one
the
of
haunted
clowns,
house.
They used to have a miner too.
Yeah.
Which is also one of the clowns as well.
Wow. You know, just looking at this ride makes me think of all the maintenance we got to do to it to get it open.
Yeah.
It's such a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Well, actually, right now, because we're in January, at the time of recording this commentary.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
Yeah. Well, already the maintenance men are doing stuff with the boats.
Yeah, we're getting it ready.
Getting the fiberglass, getting it
We're getting it
painted,
ready.
all that
I
fun
love this
stuff.
shot. I love that because I
Yeah,
was
I
able
love
to do
that.
like a before and after in the
Yeah.
Look how close the wheel is, man. Look at that. I remember that. Oh, I remember that. Thank you so much to whoever recorded this. And thank you, John, for saving it. This is great.
What was your reaction when you
Wow.
saw all this for the first time?
I was blown away.
You're like...
Because when you work at a business, like, who films the business over the last 30 years and keeps it? Who does that?
Yeah.
Like, Dan and I we thought we would never see these rides ever again, and then,
Yeah.
bam, they show up. Like, wow. Like, and I remember asking John, hey, do you have the city jet getting built? You got the man and dog thing installed? He's like, no.
You're like, oh.
He was there when the man and dog were getting installed, but they never took pictures of that. And I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
The only
Actually, were the red uniforms the standard back then as they are today?
It was, yeah, and when they brought them back in 2018, 2019, that was one of the changes I did like. I like that they brought the red back, because I'm like, hey, it's like 1995 in here again, this is great.
Yeah. Because I know for a period they switched it from that to like suits and ties and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, well, like when we first started in 2012, when Dan and I started, we had day shift uniform and night shift uniform. Now that I miss. I wish we would go back to that. We haven't done that since 2019. But now, because the hours are different, we're only open like a certain amount of time. But it used to be day shift would be white polo shirt, khaki pants, and then in 2014, they changed it to navy blue polo and khaki pants. Mm-hmm. And it stayed that way until about 2018, 2019.
That shot right there.
Oh, that's a great shot. Look, plants.
This was really... Whoever edited did a really good job putting it together.
You know what? I would love to see the raw video of this. That's what I would love to see.
If that exists,
I doubt it.
we would love to see that.
I'd love to see the raw edited videos of that. Because, you know, somebody filmed all this. They had to edit it together. So I know there's more footage out there.
Yeah.
Unless it was destroyed. I don't know. Now, this is... Oh, this song, yeah. So we were also trying to find banjo songs. And we found one Hootie and the Blowfish song that has a banjo on it. It was the only one I could find. But I found another one from the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, which I love. And this is one of those songs. And it's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was shot the same night we were doing the drum stuff. But it was just me singing.
Yeah, thank you, Kenny, for the mic stands.
And the microphone, thank you. And while we were shooting all this stuff, I remember thinking, hey, because we got you doing background vocals.
Yeah.
We just gave you my microphone and gave it to you, and it made it look like we had more microphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Kenny, I said, Kenny, well, Kenny's the guy, okay, so for those who don't know, I work with this guy, he's a DJ, professional DJ. Kenny,
he's also a very gifted entertainer as well.
Oh,
like
very
he
gifted.
he can actually play instruments and all that stuff.
He's very good, yeah. Well, he's the guy that gave us the new speakers.
Yeah.
When we put the cotton stuff on the speakers.
Yep. Still work to this day, by the way.
Yeah. And he's got all this equipment, and I said, hey, can I use a microphone and a mic stand? And he said, sure, yeah, as long as I have it back. I said, okay. So this we had to shoot like the in one night because we had to give it back to him the next day. In fact, in the final episode when I did I'm Going Home,
yeah,
we forgot to record that night. I went back to Wonderland at 6 o'clock in the morning and shot me filming that I'm going home, that whole thing. Because I had to give the stuff back to Kenny by like 8 o'clock in the morning the next day. Yeah. Now this montage worked out really well.
How long did
the
it take
bench
for you
got
to
this.
paint that bench?
Like about a couple hours. I had to wait. Like you see, there's a new leg on it. I had to fix that.
Yeah.
It was great, working on some of this stuff because, like, the maintenance. Because I just had the hernia operation.
Yeah.
Like the maintenance guys were doing their
That
thing.
bit with the violin was classic.
Oh, that was great. Yeah.
Yeah, that took a lot to pull off too. Actually, we
Yeah.
filmed behind the scenes footage of that.
We did. Yeah, the maintenance guys were doing their thing, and I got to do my thing up there. It was fantastic, and I was getting paid.
Yeah.
So it was fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing with the violin, like, I think, Ian, were you pulling the string?
Yes.
And then I believe Andrew was holding the violin.
Yeah, and that's your violin, isn't it,
Yes.
Ian? Yeah, that's your violin that we were using.
Yeah.
Kenny has a violin, but I didn't want to ask him for instruments because I figured he would have said no.
Yeah, this was,
Yeah, and I had them doing the background vocals, which is pretty much from the song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bench is still holding up.
It's still holding up. Yeah, it's pretty good. We got to do the other one, but it looks
Yeah.
good. Yes, team video 1995.
Yeah.
And, wow, whoever got that footage, good job.
That's awesome. I like
Now,
that.
this is 95, so going down there, I hope that camera didn't get destroyed, because that's got to be like a birdhouse-sized camera.
Yeah.
Recording on a VHS tape. It had to have been.
August 30th of 95.
1995.
Jeez.
My sister would be born in exactly 25 days later. So
Jeez.
my mom was pregnant at the time, but my sister was born on the 24th of September of 95. So in 25 days. And I was 2.5. And I remember this, oh my goodness. Yeah, see, they were double-sided then. Yeah, I remember these days, man. I don't know these people, but these are the people that were putting us on rides, so.
Yep.
There's Jay Gillian.
Hey!
Yeah, some of these people I recognize. John's here.
Whoever put this together, thank you.
Yeah. And we're still doing, like, I've been doing the team video for this summer, 2024 will be, there's John, there he is. This will be the 8th summer I've done it, I think, coming up. Or the 9th? No, the 9th. This is the 9th summer I'll be
Because
doing
you
it.
did one for 2023.
Yeah, we're going to release that on YouTube pretty soon.
Yeah, I can't
It's
wait
going to come out, yeah.
We actually did a couple bits for that team video. Like, so during that summer, 2023, we had the team picture, and that was around mid-July.
We did.
After we took the picture, a couple of the ride operators said, you know what, let's just get on the swing ride and just do, like, one ride there.
Yeah, because we've been doing it, well, this is the way we've, like, for the longest time, and if you've looked at the team photos, which we actually end up showing in Frontier Saga, most of the team photos were done at the swing ride.
Yeah.
Now, occasionally we'll do it at the carousel, but usually the way it's been going the past few years is we usually like to do it at the swing ride, but if it rains the night we're scheduled to shoot it, then we'll just do it at the carousel.
Yeah.
That's like the backup in case it rains.
There's the shooting gallery right there.
Yeah, there's the shooting gallery. I don't know who any of these people are.
Who knows? Maybe someone out there will be like, "Hey, that's me."
See, look, even here that they changed the uniform. Everybody's got a green polo on. Like they were all in red earlier, and now they're in green. Yeah, I overlooked that. Sorry. Overlooked
it was
that.
A split second though.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I know.
wait a minute.
But I overlooked it. I should have edited that out, but that's okay. It is what it is.
Yep.
So
All right, this is episode 2 of
Yep.
Frontier Saga. My name's Alex Corson,
Oh, I mean McGill.
And I'm Andrew Boylan.
and we'll see you in the next episode.
Yep.